Hey, my name is Chris. I live in Las Vegas and I'm a magical practitioner. And today on Witches, I want to talk about witch-splaining. Now, what is witch-splaining? Now, I've noticed there's a lot of people in the magical community who will diminish people who are new in the craft and people who haven't practiced as long as they have. And they come up with these derogatory terms like, you're a baby witch, you haven't done this for a long time. I've done this for years, I've done this for 5, 10, 15, 20, or this tradition it's been passed down in my family, so we are the true witches and you're just new at this now. Number one, it's not progressive. It's mean-spirited. It is not in the spirit of teaching that person, and it is not in the spirit of magic itself. Belittling people is not in the spirit of magic. So, I've seen plenty of people in the craft who are new, who have such purity, who have such power and such passion in what they're practicing, that I've seen people produce things that people who have been practicing for 20 years can't produce, or at least be able to do the exact same spells that a person who's been practicing it forever can do. That being said, that's not always the case. There are a lot of people who are very new to the craft and they're scared and they don't want to jump in head first. And you know what? If they're having trepidation, then you should follow that instinct. You should go slow. But I've seen people, they're not well read, but what they do naturally is so beautiful and so genuine that their magic is incredibly powerful. And again, these are newbies that have a natural talent to it. I wouldn't discount them whatsoever. And these are people without any special training. And now let's just get to the bottom of this. There's a lot of people who trained for years, not very good at the craft. A lot of people who never had a lot of natural talent at it. And believe it or not, 9 out of the 10 people that I've seen in the magical community, they're just ridiculously superstitious wearing gothic clothing. No magic ability whatsoever. So when I see people witch-splain or people pretend that they're experts on the craft, believe it or not, all the magic that we've been practicing is 20th century and 21st century constructs. We're not practicing the same magic that they were practicing when magic was first a thing. Magic in and of itself was knowledge passed down throughout years in order to understand the natural world. That's where we get astrology and astronomy. That's where we get chemistry and alchemy. That's where we get herbology and we get agriculture. That's how society was built, on observing the natural world and doing something with it. Now, in my own practice, I work in the medical field and I also do social work. So you can be very clear that I use psychic ability to have empathy for my clients and to find the things, the resources in my own city that will benefit that human being. That in and of itself is a kind of empathic magic, and it's a healing magic. Using medicine to diagnose and treat somebody, again, is in the practice of the career that I live in. So that is magic. And if we could take 20th century, 21st century science back into the past, they would see it as being miraculous. Even something as simple as CPR, which came up in the 1960s, would be seen as something miraculous back into the ancient world. Now, keep in mind, witch-splaining people and guarding closed practices is controversial. But I believe if you were shown or taught a closed practice, or you were invited to the ritual and you saw a closed practice, you own that now. Magic is knowledge. There is a responsibility behind it, but if you were initiated into a closed practice, then you are allowed to practice it. Of course, be careful, take your safeguards, but knowledge, that is the true magic. What you know, what you practice, who you are, every day is magic. And it doesn't have to be a religion, it could very much be a philosophy. Hugs, health, and happiness from Las Vegas.